You don't look so good.
Shepard! I can't!
I underestimated you, Shepard.
How did you get here?
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
No, shooting you is the means to survival.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined, there were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But... only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Typical
Because
human answer.
we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
Have you seen what's happening to your face?
Another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
Dick move. Dick move.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them...
But I can!
Are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You've sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
God, come on.
Of course you can't.
Pretty please.
They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Because of you, humanity is already undone.
That's not true!
They have the Citadel. They've got us fighting each other, instead of fighting them.
I just need to...
You've done exactly what the Reapers wanted. You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong.
You're stronger. Don't let them win. Break their hold. Don't let them control you.
I tried, Shepard.
This is it, everyone. The arms are opening. That's it. The Crucible is docked. Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's, quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
I think you earned a rest. Anderson? Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, son. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Shepard? Commander?
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The Crucible's not firing.
Yeah, you need a trigger, guys.
It's gotta be.
Did you not build a trigger in?
Commander Shepard.
I don't see... I'm not sure how to...
Commander.
You.
Wake up.
Where am I?
The Citadel. It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the Catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
Solution? To what?
Chaos. The created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
You said you're the catalyst, but what are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI?
In as much as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created.
Correct.
By who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers?
Precisely.
I met your creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expected.
They said you betrayed them. That you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
Well, they've joined this war now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
Can I just say that you went ahead with your solution without conferring with them first? So, in essence, just so we can get this out in the open, you betrayed your creators. Just want to put that out there. You, the synthetic, betrayed your creators in an attempt to solve that very problem instead of working with them in the first place. So yeah, I'm gonna go with your solution is flawed.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
My creators gave them form. I gave them function. They, in turn, give me purpose. The Reapers are a synthetic representation of my creators.
Leviathan.
Yes, they created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
Turned on your creators.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic. preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
I find that hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different. We harvest your bodies, your knowledge, your creations. We preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper. Like a cleansing fire, we restore balance. New life, both organic and synthetic, can once again flourish.
I don't know, I've met some of these Reapers. They seem a little bit too interested in this whole, conflict. Yes, they're technically doing what they were created to do, but they're just a little bit too invested in it. If you know what I mean, I don't think they're just doing what they were programmed to do. They're kind of doing it with enthusiasm.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relays, it is capable of releasing tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective and adaptive in its design.
Who designed it?
You would not know them, and there is not enough time to explain. We first noted the concept for this device several cycles ago. With each passing cycle, the design has no doubt evolved.
Why didn't you stop it?
We believe the concept had been eradicated. Clearly, organics are more resourceful than we realized.
You can't see it, but I'm winking at him. Just, you know, a little bit of pride here.
But you're taking away our future. Without a future, we have no hope. Without hope, we might as well be machines, programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope, more than you think. The fact that you are standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us. But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So, the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
I understand. I'm not gonna go that route, though.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
Explain how my energy can be added to the crucible.
Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
We have tried a similar solution in the past, but it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be forced. You are ready, and you may choose it.
I don't know.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
Okay, so before we start talking about all of these options, there is another fourth and final option, which is to turn around and shoot that kid in the face. But don't do that. I made that mistake. I kind of did it as a joke and did not realize that that would change everything. The war would continue, you would not get to use the Crucible for any of these three options, and, well, humanity would burn, as well as the Asari, the Turians, the Solarians, the Krogan, the Hanar, the Drell, the Elcor, and the Batarians. I think that's all of them. I think that's all the spacefaring civilizations that at least come to the top of my head. Did I say Hanar? I think I did. Quarians, I feel like I may have neglected them. Whoops. But this is a hard choice to make for me. It's not going to be this one. It is definitely not going to be this one. Right now I'm torn between these two options. One, because there can finally be peace through this option, theoretically, but there are a few things holding me back from this. The main thing is that I die. I don't want to die. I don't know if I'm ready to die, but we've been told that no matter what we take, we're going to die. I'll let you in on a secret. If you take this option and you've done as I've suggested throughout the game and made sure your readiness rating is above 5,000%, 5,000%, 5,000, you're gonna live. You're gonna live, buddy. It's okay. You can make it. But at the same time, can you cost Joker and Ediness their happiness? Can you risk future wars? I know the kid was talking in absolute certainty that there will be conflict no matter what if you choose to destroy, like synthetics will once again rise up. But does there have to be peace? We found peace with the Geth eventually, and I believe that we could have had peace a lot earlier if not for the Quarians being a little bit short-sighted. And there will always be war, technically, between organics, not just synthetics. So do I want to go this way? I mean, it means never seeing your romance again, though. That's the main problem. Oh man, I can't choose. This always tears me up. Just Guys, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm so torn. I'm always torn with this bit. Usually I go this way because I know I live. But this time I think we're gonna go with synthesis. For all that means. For better, for worse. Oh man, if the people in Andromeda from Mass Effect Andromeda ever come back to the Milky Way, there are going to be some big changes. I'm wondering if we can actually incorporate them after all of these changes. You'll see what I mean if you're not familiar with the synthesis ending, and I know. This is a long, slow, and grueling walk, but we're going to make it. But yeah, that's something I hadn't really thought about until we'd reached this ending. Goodbye, Anderson. Goodbye, Thane. Goodbye, Tali.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
Joker, listen. We have to go.
Joker. Garrus.
Damn it.
I know, there's Trainer as well. Goodbye, Normandy. Goodbye, Caden. Goodbye, Grunt. Goodbye, Rex. Goodbye, Liara. Goodbye, James. Goodbye, Ashley, as well. Though we said our goodbyes a while ago. Goodbye, Gabby and Ken. Goodbye, Earth. Goodbye, Edie. Goodbye, Miranda. Goodbye, Jacob. Goodbye, Kasumi. Goodbye, Jack. Goodbye, Samara. Goodbye, Legion. Yes, and goodbye, Javik.
I am alive. All of us, synthetic and organic, have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before. As a galaxy, we can now live the lives we have wished for. Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future, where organics and synthetics can coexist peacefully. With peace across the galaxy and with unlimited access to knowledge, to recover the greatness that was lost. And surpass it. We will reclaim our worlds and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself, to reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine. And we will remember that this chance for a new life did not come without cost. No matter how far we advance, we will remember the sacrifices of those who made it possible. And we will remember Shepard. Because of him, I am alive. And I am not alone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this Let's Play. Not only that, I mean, if you guys stuck with it since the beginning, Let's Play Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, or even if you just stuck around for 3, still, you made it to the end, and I want to thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. I know there were a few moments there where I kind of dropped out a bit due to life and all those sorts of things, but still, I mean, I appreciate all of you guys who are watching, who are commenting, liking, just being there, and being there. That's what I really appreciate. But before you go, let's talk about a few things about that ending that I didn't want to talk about in the moment because, well, I felt like talking in those particular moments would detract from the value, the feel that they were going for. So first, let's start off with the elusive man and taking a bullet to the noggin. First of all, wow, that takes some serious strength. Second of all, you're only going to be able to get there if you can successfully use either your Paragon or your Renegade conversation choices with him throughout the entire game. So every time you talk to him, you have to choose one of those two. And if you don't, then you're not going to be able to convince him over to your side, and that's the problem, because the first time you play through Mass Effect 3, there's a good chance you're not going to have a high enough Paragon or a high enough Renegade to actually use one of those options the first time you're talking with him. So you then have to kind of go the harder route, and he may or may not try to shoot both you and Admiral Anderson. So be warned about that if you're going through for the first time. And now, I guess we move on to the main attraction, the main show, the main thing that I want to talk about. And I've been saying I want to talk about since pretty much the beginning. I think since we first started kind of discussing those military readiness ratings that we've been getting and the percentages, all of those numbers. We're going to get into figures now, ladies and gentlemen, which is to say that number is severely going to affect the ending that you get. So first of all, let's start with the main reason why I kept saying you want to have at least 5,000 points in the bank, and that's to cover if you're going with a Renegade option or a Renegade Shepherd. Because if you go Renegade, then it's actually going to be harder to get the ideal ending, and I guess the ideal ending is subjective. Ideal meaning you get all three options, control, destroy, and synthesis. But not only that, if you ended up going for control, as you can see, I was so torn about wanting to choose. If you go with control and you've got over 5,000 and you're doing a Renegade playthrough, again, if I remember these figures correctly, then Shepard will live. You'll get a little bit of a cutscene, and it's kind of satisfying to watch, and it just makes you a little bit happy. And more than that, if I'm remembering the figures correctly, in order to get the synthesis ending in the first place, I believe you need between approximately 3,000 and 4,000 at least. You need to be above the 3,000 threshold. I think it's actually a little bit below, more like 2,800, but obviously you want to be safe. You want to be in that 3,000 range. Obviously, if you can get it higher, then get it higher. But let's go into breaking down what types of ending you could have gotten. So we got possibly one of the best endings, in that not only did we have the option for synthesis, and if we went for control, Shepard would have lived, that's great, but beyond that, Earth survived. That is something that could be affected. Earth, I mean, it came out aces as far as I could see, and then the next thing that could have been affected was your crew lives. Yep, they could have died. Your choices throughout this entire game could have killed and condemned every single one of them. I guess much in the same way that loyalty missions in the previous game in Mass Effect 2 could have condemned and killed nigh on all of them. So wrapping it all the way back to the beginning, I think if you do really poorly on that readiness rating, I believe you actually only have the option to destroy the Reapers. You don't have the option to control them. If you do a little bit better, then... Oh, actually, hold on, rewind that. If you also kind of condemn Earth as well as kill all of your crew. Keep that in mind when you're playing through Mass Effect 3, guys. Keep that in mind. After that, the next tier up, if I remember correctly, Earth is either destroyed or a little bit better off. It's kind of half and half, I suppose. And I think your crew will die if you go the destruction route, but they'll survive if you control the Reapers, because, you know, you're not sending out a huge destructive shockwave throughout the entire galaxy. Above that, all of your squad mates will survive. The Earth will still be majorly messed up. I think it's not until like the mid-2000s that you can actually possibly save Earth. And I believe that's only with the control option. Hence why I kept like pointing out like, you guys want to do your multiplayer, you want to go out scouring the galaxy for all of those little war assets to just bump up that rating. I mean, sure, if you want to destroy the Earth, then by all means, you don't have to do any of that. But I wanted Earth to survive. I wanted a future for everyone, which is, I think, why I went with the synthesis ending. I guess both Control and Destroy guaranteed a present for everybody, but Synthesis guaranteed a future for everybody. I'm still not entirely sure how I feel about it. A little bit iffy, but I don't know. Seeing Joker and Edie happy together, that was kind of rewarding. Alright, I think all that needs to be said has been said. All that could be done has been done. So with that, I will leave you to enjoy the rest of the credits, but don't go anywhere, because there is an after credits scene you guys might be interested in. With all that, I'll see you guys next time in a new LP.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.